G'day, and welcome to a wide world of webinars, Go-Way style. My name is Don, Go-Way's in-house destination expert, and today's topic is Welcome to French Polynesia. Today we're heading off to the Pacific and French Polynesia, so ia ora nā, and welcome to French Polynesia, better known as the islands of Tahiti. Tahiti, white sandy beaches, turquoise lagoons, lush mountains, world-class authentic cuisine, Polynesian culture, and home to the famous overwater bungalows. Tahiti is the largest island in French Polynesia and is shaped like a figure 8. It's divided into Tahiti Nui, the larger western section, and Tahiti Iti, the eastern peninsula, with black sand beaches, lagoons, waterfalls, and 2 extinct volcanoes. It is one of the most popular idyllic islands that Go-Way sells. First visited by Europeans in the late 1500s, it became an idyllic stop for sailors, as it was warm, sunny, beautiful, was plentiful in supplies of exotic foods, had stunning and welcoming people, and a culture that was simply opposite to what Europe offered for the average sailor at the time. The island was a focal point in Captain James Cook's voyage to record the transit of Venus in the 18th century. Tahiti was also a focal point of Captain Bligh and the mutiny on the Bounty, with many of the mutineers returning to Tahiti to settle. The Bounty influence continued into modern times when Marlon Brando, filming the mutiny on the Bounty in Tahiti, in which he played the mutinous sailor Fletcher Christian, fell in love with the region, and in 1966 Brando was granted a 99-year lease to the island of Tetiaroa by Tahiti's government, making him the sole owner. There is now a resort by the name Brando on the island, not owned by the Brando family anymore.
You don't understand, I could have had class. I could have been a contender.
Tahiti was also a very popular subject matter for French artist Paul Gauguin. Tahitians are French citizens and are represented by 2 elected deputies to the French National Assembly and 1 representative in the French Senate. But other than stunning scenery, weather, food, culture, Tahiti is probably best known for or visually identified by the overwater bungalow. The overwater bungalow is now an essential for barefoot luxury resorts across the world. Those thatched-roof wooden huts are romantic hideaways tailor-made for a permanent do not disturb sign. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Yet, the quintessential honeymoon accommodation isn't some crafty invention drafted by clever hoteliers. Rather, its discovery was by a trio of American expats known as the Bali High Boys. 3 Californians, a stockbroker, a lawyer, and a salesman, all traded the daily grind for the treasures of Tahiti. They found 4 bungalows that, let's say, needed some work, named their hotel after Michener's fictitious island, Bali High, from his book, Hawaii, and word soon spread. The first one was built on the small Tahitian island of Raiatea over 50 years ago. The original bungalows were very basic and did not even have a TV. Oh my God. The bungalows, however, did feature a plexiglass panel in the floor with lights from beneath to attract marine life. This panel would later become known as Tahitian TV and is now a staple in the overnight water bungalow experience. The overwater bungalow has evolved over the years. This is what they look like now. So, do we really need to sell you or your clients on Tahiti for that sun romantic getaway? I think not. Pretty views and a week or more of relaxation and indulgence is one thing. There are logistics and planning needed to get your clients to this paradise, so let's jump in to some of those logistics. Before we begin about what Tahiti has to offer, here are some basic facts to get us going. If you are new to the region of the South Pacific, then a good place to start is, where are the islands of Tahiti? Located in the heart of the South Pacific and only 8 hours from Los Angeles or San Francisco, 2 bottles of wine and a sleep. Oh, did I say bottles? 2 glasses of wine and a sleep. And only 5 hours from Hawaii, flights depart North America late in the evening, making connections from the East Coast really easy. Again, 2 glasses of wine and sleep, and you're there. Flights from these gateways are direct into the capital and gateway, Papeete. located on the main island of Tahiti. From here, 80% of getting around Tahiti will be by air, as there is a big blue ocean in between each island. All international flights land at Papeete at Waiha International Airport, located on the north shore of Tahiti. Most hotels in Tahiti are no more than 5 to 40 minutes away from the airport. Flights will arrive either late in the evening or early morning. Tahiti and her islands lie halfway between California and Australia. They're on the same side as the international dateline as North America and in the same time zone as Hawaii. So while you may suffer from a little bit of jet lag, there is no date change. Globetrotters are often pressed for time and they want to get out to the more famous islands of Moorea and Bora Bora. However, we do recommend spending 2 or 3 days in and around Tahiti. There is so much to see and do, and it would be a shame to rush through this beautiful and stunning island. If your clients are not planning on spending any time on the main island of Tahiti, book them on an overnight flight from North America to arrive early in the morning in Papeete. This way, clients can easily connect with the inter-island flight and avoid the cost of a night in Tahiti. Getting to Tahiti is easy and no visa is required for Canadians or Americans. Getting around Tahiti is also easy, not bad when it's spread over 118 islands. The best way is to island hop with Air Tahiti using their Air Pass. Think of it as a Tahitian subway. You get on, sit where you like, and wait for your stop, and as the plane flies from island to island all day long, the choice is yours. Another great way to experience the islands of Tahiti is by one of Go's boutique cruises, but we'll get into that in our later modules. There are 118 islands in French Polynesia, grouped into 5 archipelago. The Society Islands, Tuamotu Islands, Marquesas, Austral, and Gambia. First timers to the islands of Tahiti are going to want to travel to the Society Islands. This is where you will find the main island of Tahiti, Moorea, and Bora Bora. Geographically, the islands of Tahiti are a natural wonder. The archipelago consists of tall, lush volcanoes and mountains and coral atolls, white and black sandy beaches. Over time, volcanic islands start to sink below the surface, the surrounding coral grows upward and gradually separated from the subsiding islands. Eventually the volcanoes will disappear, leaving behind these stunning inner lagoons with a string of coral islets known as atolls. Rangiroa is an example of this phenomenon and is the second largest paradise. The lush inner valleys of the volcanic islands are bursting with hidden waterfalls and swimming spots, which are ideal for exploration by foot or ATV. The island of Tahiti is split into 2 parts. Tahiti Nui, the north part, meaning big, and Tahiti Iti, the southern part, Iti meaning small. Once you get out of the hustle and bustle of Papeete, you will experience black sand beaches, lagoons, waterfalls, and extinct volcanoes. The best way to experience the island of Tahiti is on a Circle Island tour. This tour can be a half day or a full day. We recommend the full day to fully appreciate the island of Tahiti. Tahiti offers a wide range of accommodation, from moderate all the way up to luxury overwater bungalows.
Here are some of Go's preferred accommodation choices. The Manawa Suite Resort Tahiti. The Manawa Suite Resort offers a luxurious, well-appointed base for holidaymakers of all kinds. In addition, the resort features 2 bars, a restaurant, a fitness centre and spa, and the island's largest infinity swimming pool facing the lagoon and nearby island of Moorea. Intercontinental Resort Tahiti. This beautiful resort, nestled in 30 acres of lush tropical gardens on the sunny western shore of Tahiti, is 5 minutes from the airport and offers magnificent views of the island of Moorea. Built in Polynesian style, the resort is comprised of 163 rooms with private balconies, 60 panoramic view rooms, 16 overwater bungalows grouped around a private island, 14 overwater bungalows built out over the lagoon, and 2 suites. Room facilities include air conditioning, private balcony, complimentary tea, coffee making facilities, and high-speed internet access. Pearl Beach Resort Tahiti. Set on spectacular Lafayette Beach, this resort offers guests the opportunity to experience the true meaning of paradise, only 10 minutes from downtown Papeete. Facilities include a waterfront restaurant and bar, local arts and crafts market, and a famed day spa. All 91 rooms and suites enjoy stunning ocean views and large balconies, some with a private jacuzzi. Amenities include air conditioning, cooler, minibar, tea coffee making facilities, cable TV, free wide internet access, writing desk and safe. Pearl Beach Resort Tahiti is one of the few resorts on Tahiti that has black sand beaches at its doorstep.
Although the Pearl Beach Resort is furthest from the airport and Papeete, the hotel is located on a black sand beach, which is very uncommon in the island of Tahiti. Tahiti can also be considered as a stopover en route to or from Australia and New Zealand. Our stopover is perfectly designed for this, and the air connections through Tahiti to Australia or New Zealand are designed perfectly to include a 3-day stop in Tahiti. Things to do in Tahiti: relax on the beach, relax in a hammock, relax by a pool, relax by the water, relax in the water. The circle tour of the island, trekking, shopping for wood carvings, textiles or black pearls, ATVing, waterfall visits, snorkeling and or diving, walking tours, bike or scooter rentals, sailing or surfing. Here are some of the most popular tours.
Three-day exotic Tahiti. Tahiti's reputation as an island paradise has existed for over 200 years, but it isn't just the past that will enchant you, but the ever-present natural beauty throughout the island. Spend 3 days exploring French Polynesia's most famous island. An included half-day tour takes you to James Norman Hall Museum, Tahara's Viewpoint, Arahola Blowhole, Vaipiai Gardens and Mata's Fern Grottos, and the Museum of Tahiti and her islands. Spend your free time snorkeling the island's reefs, relaxing on the beach, or exploring this fascinating Pacific culture. Exotic Tahiti can be used as a stopover on your way to New Zealand or Australia, or as a standalone vacation in French Polynesia. 8-day Tahiti, Moorea and Bora Bora escape. Experience 3 of the most enchanting islands of Tahiti on this island-hopping journey through paradise. Begin on the namesake island of Tahiti, the centre of French Polynesian culture, before flying on to Moorea, known for its sweet vanilla scent, and then to the idyllic atoll of Bora Bora. Tahiti, Moorea and Bora Bora escape includes arrival, meet and greet, all transfers including domestic flights, 1 night at the Tahiti Pearl Beach Resort, 3 nights at La Taha Island Resort and Spa, 3 nights Bora Bora Pearl Beach Resort and Spa. Breakfast daily. Good morning, thank you for calling Go Away Travel. My name is Don, how can I help you?
Hi Don, we'd like to stay in an overwater bungalow, but what is the best destination, Tahiti or the Maldives?
Clients see pictures of these stunning water bungalows set over beautiful lagoons and immediately want to go. However, besides these 2 similarities, these 2 countries, the Maldives and Tahiti, are completely different in so many ways. The islands of Tahiti have so much to offer beyond a luxury beach holiday and the famous overwater bungalow. Tahitians inherit a rich and vibrant culture from their ancestors, and these traditions are still very prominent in today's modern way of life. So not only do you have a fantastic and stunning beach location, you have a cultural, immersive vacation. Tahitians love to celebrate everything, but particularly their customs and culture through weaving, wood carving, tattooing, song and dance. Each sacred tradition tells a colourful story about life, love and their enduring relationship with nature, mana. Mana is a spiritual energy and a healing power. It is the foundation of Tahitian culture and can exist in places, objects and people. The high jagged peaks dramatically rise from the turquoise blue sea, and the vantage points are worth the trek. Some of these iconic peaks play an important role in ancient Polynesia culture, like Mount Moaputu on Moorea. According to ancient myth, Hero, god of thieves, had plotted to steal one of Moorea's 3 mountains and take it to Raiatea. When warned of Hero's evil intent, Pai, who was half god, half man, and known to have incredible strength, decided to keep close watch from Point Tataya on Tahiti. When the thieves attempted to steal the mountain, Pai threw his spear through the top of Mount Moaputu, awakening the roosters who sounded the alarm and drove away the unwelcome visitors. And to this day, Moaputu still has the needle hole from Pai's spear. If film buffs are interested, they can seek out filming locations during their trip to Tahiti. International interest in using the islands for filming has increased over the last years, with major features such as Point Break, Batman, Superman, Dawn of Justice having shot in locations in and around Tahiti and Bora Bora. Visitors will also marvel in the uniqueness of Tahitian cuisine, an abundance of fresh seafood, naturally, tropical fruits and locally sourced organic vegetables are treated to the culinary talents of international chefs. The cuisine can be described as Polynesian with a hint of Chinese and French flair. The national dish, Pusong Kru, which is similar to ceviche, consists of raw tuna marinated in lime juice and mixed with a variety of vegetables and coconut milk. Almost all first-time visitors to French Polynesia make a dash to the jewel of the Pacific, Bora Bora. Whether it's for the luxury overwater bungalows, stunning views of Mount Otomanu, or the lagoon that seems to be a million different shades of blue, French Polynesia's leading lady has it all. Bora Bora is one of those places on earth that every globetrotter must witness at least once in their lifetime, and her beauty far surpasses her fame. Bora Bora may have globetrotters clambering to French Polynesia in the first place, but the allure of exploring the other 117 islands will keep them coming back again. Repeat bookings. What other region offers 117 different globe-trotting opportunities for one destination? The islands of Tahiti are a perfect vacation spot, and this just touches on the surface of what French Polynesia can offer your clients and the many experiences that are on hand to be had. Itinerary choices and level of travel based on budget. Moderate and or first class and or deluxe or uber luxury abound. I say and or because Go is simply the best at creating custom and tailor-made vacations for globetrotters anywhere in the world. Be it private guided, small group, singles, family, cuisine-based, nature and safari-based, long stays, short getaways, island stops, combining multiple countries. Go can assist in combining all this at all levels of service for all occasions for all types of travellers. I hope this sheds some more light on French Polynesia and in particular the big three, Tahiti, Moorea and Bora Bora, a literal paradise on earth. It is easy to see why the bounty mutineers of the 18th century were tempted and drawn to the islands, as much as Marlon Brando was in the 20th century. And now, as part of the Globetrotter Academy, you can tempt those of the 21st century to be drawn to French Polynesia by its charm and by its beauty.
We are getting ready for takeoff. It is time to get comfortable. Please fasten your seatbelt.
This is your captain speaking. We know you have a choice when attending webinars. We hope that you found today's webinar fun and informative. We look forward to welcoming you back to our next webinar. Thank you all very much for signing in today. We appreciate the time that you take to listen in. Keep an eye out for more of Go's wide world of webinars or Go WWW. And as always, hit the like button, share the video, and of course subscribe and hit the alerts button to stay up to date on all the latest, updates. Go can be found at all these favorite social media channels. Until next time.